welcome to my page. In today's tutorial, we shall be taking us through Neco 2026 Bece examination for the Year 9 student, the GSS 3 student. This is the third paper, the theoretical part of it. Question 1, question 2, 1 and 2. And under 1 we have A and B. Also under 2 we have A and B. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please ensure you do. Share with your colleagues and with your students as well. Let's dive into the solution proper. Here is question number 1, 1A. We are to convert 5932 to binary number. To binary number means to base 2. Express it in base 2. And if you are to express a number in base 2, you will be expected to use the base, which is 2, to divide base number all through and record the subsequent remainders. So let's go. We use 2 for the fact that we are converting it to base 2. If we are converting it to base 3, the same thing we are going to do. Only base 10 will be different. Okay, so let's go. We have 2 to divide 5932. Let's start one after the other. 2 in 5. Of course, we have 2, remainder 1. In 19, we have 9, remainder 1. In 13, we have 6, remainder 1. And that will be in 12. Also, we have 6. We are going to have remainder 0. We go again. 2 in 2, 9, 6, 6. Let's go. 2 here, we have 1 without any remainder. In 9, we have 4, remainder 1. We have 8 in 16. And also in 6, we have 3, remainder 0. We go again. 2 in 1, 4, 8, 3. 2 in 14, we have 7, no remainder. In 8, we have 4, and in 3, we have 1, remainder 1. So we have 741. 741 also be divided by 2. 741 divided by 2. Let's go one after the other. In 7, we have 3, remainder 1. In 14, we have 7, remainder nothing. And in 1, it's not possible. We have 70. That is 70, then remainder 1. So let's go again. 2 in 370 again. 2 in 3, we have 1, remainder 1. In 17, we have 8, remainder 1. Then we have 5, remainder. So we go again. 2 in 185. 2 in 185, we have, in 18, we have 9. And in 5, we have 2, then remainder 1. 2 in 92 also is going to be 46. Then remainder what? Remainder nothing, 0. Then in 46 as well, we have 23. We go 2 again, we have 23, remainder 0. Then we use 2 again. 2 in 23, of course, we have 11, remainder 1. We go again. 2 in 11, we have 5, still remainder 1. We use 2 again. 2 in 5, we have 2, remainder 1. Then we go again. 2 in 2, we have 1, remainder 0. So 2 cannot go in this 1. Then we take this 1 and drop it down here as our last remainder. So we pick these values right from the last one to the first one. Here, let's pick them one after the other. So let's start from the bottom here. We have 0. We have 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. This is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 here. 2 zeros. We have to be very careful in picking those values. 2, 0. We have 1, 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Then we have 2 zeros. Then 0, 0. Base 2. This is our correct and final answer. Here is question 1b. We are to solve if 4x minus 3 over 4 is equal to 2x plus 1 over 3. I know one of the most popular solution to this is by cross multiplication. Okay, by cross multiplying. Okay, another way of solving this is getting the LCM of this denominator, and the LCM of this denominator is 12. Then use the 12 to multiply both sides. Here is it. 12 to multiply this, also 12 to multiply this. So we can say that 4 here 1, 4 here 3. So what we are left here is 3 into bracket of 4x minus 3 is equal to 3 here 1, 3 here 4. So we have 4 to multiply 2x plus 1. It's still the same thing as when you cross multiply, because if you cross multiply this will multiply all this. Here we have. And when you cross multiply this, 4 will multiply all this. So either you cross multiply or you multiply through by the LCM, you are still going to end up getting the same answer. So let's open this bracket. Here 3 times 4x, we have 12x minus 3 times 3 there 9 is equal to 4 times 2x, we have 8x plus 4 times 1, we have 4. So we can easily collect the like times by taking the 8x to this side. So when we have that, we have 12x minus 8x. It becomes minus 8x because from here it's already plus. Coming to this side by crossing equality, it turn to minus 8x. So 4 was left here. 4 was the only one left here. So we have 4. Then taking minus 9 to this side as well, it's also turned to plus 9. So subtracting x's from 12x, we have 4x is equal to 4 plus 9, that's 13. In obtaining the value of x, so we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 4. So when you divide both sides by 4, our x will now become 13 over 4. And we can reduce that to mixed fraction, which is, how many 4 can we see in 13? That's 3, remainder 1 over 4. This is the correct and final answer. Here is question 2a, and the question 2a says we should find the value of x in this figure. Take a look at this figure. It's a four-sided shape, and any four-sided shape is called quadrilateral. Quadrilateral with 4 sides. This is quadrilateral. Okay, and the sum of angles in quadrilateral 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is always equal to 360 degrees. How do we come across this? Remember that the sum of angles in a polygon, interior angles of a polygon, is given as n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides or number of angles. So here we have 4 angles here, and we also have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore n is equal to 4. So when we substitute that into the formula, we have 4 minus 2 times 180 is going to give us 2 times 180, and 2 times 180 will give us 360 degrees. So that's how we come across sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So therefore it means if you add all this and this together, it will give us 360 degrees. Let's do that. So we have 145 degrees plus 75 degrees plus 110 degrees, 110 degrees plus the variable x is going to give us 360 degrees. In summing all this together, we realize that we have 330 degrees plus x is going to give us 360 degrees. So variable x degree will now be 360 degrees. Taking this 330 to this side becomes minus 330. So subtracting 330 from 360, we are going to have 30 degrees. Hence, our variable x is 30 degrees. Here is question 2b, which is the last question. We are given that the following data are scores of some students in mathematics test. We are given 3, 6, 7, 9, 3, 1, 1, and so on and so forth. We are to find the mean, the median, and the mode. It is always advisable that students should be able to use table and using tally system to collect all these data. Let's construct a table for this distribution. Here is a table for this distribution. But how do you fill this table? It's very simple. Let's go. Let's take a look at the scores first. Put the scores here. Put the tally here. And put their frequency here. Frequency means the number of times a number appears. Or in this case, the number of times scores appears. Now let's go. So let's start from the smallest number. That is the smallest score. We have 1, we have 2, 3, we have 4, and so on and so forth. So let's label it. So here we have score 1, score 2, score 3, score 4. Do we have 5? Yes, we have 5. Score 5. Do we have 6? Yes, we have 6. Score 6. Do we have 7? Yes, we have 7. Score 7. We have 8. So score 8. And do we have 9? Oh, yes, we have 9. We do not have 10. So we can leave our table like this. So now let's go to tally. So we pick them and we check on them one after the other. So we pick 3 here. So 3 appears once. 6, 1, 7, 1, okay, 7. Then 9, 1, 3 again, 1, 1, 1, another 1, 1, 3 again, 1, 5, 1, 9, 1, 3 again, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 8, 1, 4. We have 1 as well. So begin to write them out. So here we have, this is 2. So we are going to write 2 here. And this is 1 time. 2 appears once. 3 appears 4 times. If you can't do strokes, that is 4 times. 4 appears 1 time. Then 5 appears 1 time as well. 6 appears 2 times. 7 appears 1 time. 8 appears 1 times. And 9 appears twice. Once you are able to construct this table, you have done some, in fact, 50% of your work is done. So from this table, we are going to use to answer for the subsequent question. The mean. Mean can be calculated as the average. Of course, the sum of all these numbers, the numbers given to you, the sum of it divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So their sum divided by 15. That is, mean of this score is sum of the scores divided by the number of the scores. Okay, now how do we get the sum of the scores? It's very simple. Let's use this table. 1 appears 2 times. These are the scores. 1, 2, 3. 1 appears 2 times. If 1 appears 2 times, that will be 1 plus 1, right? Which means 1 appear 2 times. We can easily say 1 times 2. And 1 times 2 give us 2. Plus, we've added all the ones there. 2 times 1, it will also give us 2. We sum it together. Don't forget this formula. We sum it together. Then 3 appears 4 times. That is 3 times 4, which gives us 12. 4 appears once, which is 4 times 1, which is 4. Plus 5 appears once, which is 5 times 1, 5. Plus 6 appears twice. 6 times 2, that's 12. Plus 7 appears once, that is 7 times 1, 7. Plus 8 appears once, that is 8 times 1, 8. And finally, 9 appears twice, which is 9 times 2, 18. Everything all over the number of score, which is 15. When we count all these scores, it gives us 15. By adding these values together, we are going to obtain 70 over 15. And dividing 70 over 15 by 15 rather is going to give us 4.666. So our mean is equal to 4.666. Roman figure 2 now. Roman figure 2 says we should find the median. Then how do we find median? It's very simple. Median is the number that appears at the center, that is the middle score. In this case, since we are dealing with score, the middle score after the number or the scores have been arranged in order magnitude. Order magnitude means perhaps from the smallest to the biggest, or from the biggest to the smallest. So we have the smallest score here. The smallest score here is, and the highest score here is 9. So it has been arranged from the smallest down to the highest. So how do we pick them out? So we say 1 appears twice. We are going to write 1 2 times. We are going to write 2 1 time, 3 4 times, and so on and so forth until we exhaust all the values, that is all the scores. So let's write them out and pick the value at the middle. So 1 appears twice. So we write 1 2 times. So we write 1, comma 1. So let's go to 2. 2 appears once. 2 appear once. So it means 2, comma, and let's see, 3 appear 4 times. So write 3 4 times. 1 2 3 4. Then 4 appears once. 4 appears once. Write 4 1 times. How about 5? Let's go check 5. 5 also appears once. So write 5 once. 6 appears twice. So write 6 twice. 6 6, comma, let's go to 7. 7 appear once. So it means 7 once. 8 appears once as well. 7 once. 8 appears once. And finally 9 appears twice. So it means we write 9 2 times. 9 9. So checking all these values now, we see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. We have 15 scores, and the middle of 15, that is, if you divide 15 into 2, we're going to have 7.5, which is 7.5. So it means we are going to count 7 to the left side, 7 to the right side. There will be a number that will stand in between, and that number will be our median. So let's count. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So let's count from the right hand side as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Hence the median here is going to be the middle value after the scores have been arranged. So therefore our median is going to be 4, which is our correct and final answer. The last question says we should find the mode. The mode is the value that appears most. The value that appears most, or the number that has the score that has the highest frequency. 1 appears twice, 2 appears once, 3 appears 4 times. Okay, so from the frequency here, when we check the frequency, we see that the highest value here of frequency is 4. 4 is not our mode. 4 is the frequency of our mode. So therefore our mode is 3. Hence the third question, mode, is going to give us 3. Therefore our mode is going to be 3. That's our final and correct answer. Thank you and bye for now.